Who is here with me? This is my daughter's thing I'm wearing. It's not working. Good evening. Good evening, Chi Money Gang. Who is here first? Who is here second? Who is here third? Oops. It's time. It's time. Hey, I'm still rocking my afro. Yeah? Until I decide on what I want to do with my hair. Who likes my bucket hat? Is what they call it? Yes, guys. Hi. Today we are talking about 7 things I discovered that are great business hacks. The kind of hacks that nobody really tells you about, right? So if you do business, you want to come closer, you want to listen properly this night, you want to pay attention. Yeah? Yes, I know that they say that if you pay for something, you pay attention. But you're paying with your internet data. You're paying, so you're going to pay attention. Anyway, don't mind me. All right, let's get real. Most of the businesses and the advices that are out there, even in the business schools and all that, they are too outdated sometimes, yes, or they are too generic. You try to apply it to your own business and industry, it's not really working, or some of them are just flat out wrong, if you trust me. See, 15 years as an entrepreneur, from freelancer to entrepreneurship, I've seen a lot of BS in that sense. People just give advices. I don't blame them. I mean, I'm an advocate of sharing, right? So they are sharing their truth or what they learned or what they think is true. But sometimes you have to pay closer attention to yourself and your kind of business to be able to get hacks that really, really work. These 7 I'm going to explore tonight are the ones I have found out that nobody really tells you about. Like, you have to figure it out yourself. So I'm reviewing the business hacks that no one tells you about, and I'm also reviewing the ones that actually work and can transform your business. Because remember, here on the channel, we are all about money, business, and opportunities. Nobody got time to be doing something that is not going to work, something that is, if you want to scale, make more money, you want to stop wasting money as well on what doesn't work, this is the live stream for you. Okay, right. So this is episode 24 of Being Chisom, which is a 30-day motivational business series where I'm sharing everything I've known and everything I've been doing, scaling a business into millions as a solopreneur, working with a lean staff over the last 15 years. And of course, also after this session, I'm going to be telling the story of how I'm scaling this business into something profitable. Nobody has come on this stream. I hope my stream is public. I need to check on my monitor. I need to check on my monitor to be sure this is live. This is public, rather. Also, if today is the first time seeing my face, I hope this is public. I don't want to publish live stream. Guys, can you see me? I feel like I'm invisible. Can you see me? Am I live? Am I like public? Yeah, because I'm just wondering, 3 minutes in, nobody in here. Where are all of you? So this channel also, we talk about money, business, and opportunities. And the ideology behind this channel is that you can make money from who you are right now. You don't need any extra validation, certification, or anything to make money. You can make money with what you know right now, what you've been through right now, what you're already doing right now. And that is what I show you on this channel. Especially doing the work that you love. You don't need to slave away at a job that you do not love just because you want to make money. Because we have an understanding that life is not about coming to pay bills only. It's bigger, it's better, is to your advantage. Yeah, you shouldn't be slaving away, right? So smash the like button right now, and of course follow this channel by subscribing if you are in for this. I'm going to be sharing these 7 hacks, in a boom way. And please, as we do on this channel, drop your questions if you have any questions as I'm talking. Also, drop your ideas, suggestions, kudos, thanks, anything you want as we go. My name is Chisom Tibiaka. My name is the name of the channel, and I welcome you to this amazing session. This is episode 24 out of 30 episodes. So we have 6 more episodes to go. And I'm always live by this same time every night, 9 p.m. Lagos time. Please, I invite you to join me every day. Okay, happy Sunday from here. Okay, number 1 hack that is a business hack that nobody really tells you. You have to pay attention. You have to ask questions, and people who are truthful might tell you, right? One of them is the pricing psychology that I call anyway, let me just leave it as pricing psychology. Listen closely. Most people price their product and services all wrong from the beginning. I mean, I always used to say that people don't even know sometimes how to price their products and services appropriately. Like, they don't even know how to mark out profits. We are just all sometimes all, except to people who are in industry that are regulated and all that. Okay, but here is the trick. Instead of pricing a product or a service at, say, 1,000 naira or $1,000, if you price it at $997, you know what I mean, or 997 naira, that trick, that psychology, yeah, instead of pricing at round numbers, use charm pricing. See, when you go, if you observe closely, all the big hypermarkets, all the big brands, that is how they price. Have you asked yourself why? And when you want to price your own, you just go $1,000, 50,000 naira, 40,000 naira. Studies have shown that our brains perceive non-rounded numbers as a better deal. Do you get it? This hack is very important. Our brain naturally feel that rounded numbers they're cheating us. 997, they'll feel like, oh, okay, there's something to gain. There's change, there. Now, let me even give you the second hack under the same hack, like a sub hack. There's even more crazier hack. This one is crazier. Introduce what is called a decoy price. So let's say, for instance, say you have two prices. Okay, you have a product that is priced at a lower price, a lower cost, that is a lower product that is priced at okay, let's even say you have something like your book. Let's say you're a coach and you have a book, of course, that is priced at, say, $20, right? Then you also have an online course, and your online course is $99. Okay? Then you should create a third option. Don't always just leave your prices at 2 or your product at 2. Create a third option that is like $129. So you have $20, you have $99, and you have $129. Now, but the thing is, the one of $129, make it with a bonus. So it has, like, if you get this, you're going to also get this for free, that kind of thing. Now, this will push people away from going to buy the low offer. So let's even say that low offer is anything, it could be a book or anything. But when they feel like, oh no, they feel like, no, I shouldn't be on the lowest. I need to at least try and get the second. That way you're pushing more people to get that second offer. Do you understand what I'm saying? This price psychology is very important. So apart from not pricing rounded numbers, putting your product at $1,000, 500 naira or whatever, you do $499, $356, those sort of numbers. Then on the other side, always create 3 packages, 3 levels of pricing, especially when you want to sell out the middle cost, the middle product. See, guys, this thing works like fire. Yes. When I figured it out, I was like, I'm going to bring you here to the gang, because who else will I be talking to? You're my family, and I need to tell you. And that shaped the way I started pricing my online course. My online course right now is 499,000 naira in my currency. Yeah, and that's about 346 or so dollars. I learned it and I implemented immediately. Like, I don't play. I left all of those 5,000 naira course, 25,000 naira, 30,000 naira course. No, I went, of course, I also went premium. I'll talk about premium later, which is another thing I found. Also, hack number 2. Are you even ready? Hack number 2. This one is something that I learned by serendipity. Like, I was doing it without knowing I was doing it. So when I found out it was a thing, I was like, girl, double down on this, which is marketing like you're an authority. See, even most recently, a lot of people have asked me, oh, so who are the big names or celebrities you've done books for, right? Some of the celebrities that we've done books for, sometimes their books are not in the office right now. Like we don't have copies that we can show because we're already zooming in on publishing all of these years, right? So we're just doing, like what they call them, few, just random what. But the power of marketing is that even if you're just starting, I'm not just starting, so I have the confidence of somebody who has done business for 15 years. Maybe that's what is working for our brand, right? But even if you're just starting, don't start off like you're just starting in your marketing. Don't sound like that in your marketing. People don't buy who is the best product. They buy who is the best perceived product. Now, who is the best in their perception. That means you must carry a daring credential. Yeah, so you have to create like value ahead of time. You have to give them so much value that they feel like, oh my gosh, so I got this for free. Imagine how their paid product would be like, that kind of thing. So you don't come beggarly like because you're just starting, you're just 1 year in business, so you're just no. Let your marketing be authoritative. It has to speak like you're an expert. Yeah, so it could be you having a detailed guide around the product, a detailed guide that make people feel like, oh my God, or have a case study. It can be your clientele. You tell a story of your case study of your kind of clients. Tell it in details in a way that people will read it and will like, oh my gosh, I want to work with this brand. Yeah, I mean, it could be anything. It could be you even starting off. It could be you even starting off like a series. They use that series to tell your business ideology. You know what I mean? So that they come to your page or your platform and they feel like, oh, these people know what they are doing. They don't feel like, okay, they just started, they're a new publishing company down the road, or they are just, they are asking us to support them. Don't sound like you're asking people to support you, all that. Yes, I know I've been coming to this channel to say support me on my channel, right? Support me on this channel. Please subscribe if you're here and like this video. Now, that kind of content and marketing is what makes you, they put you in their mind like, oh, I'm going to work with these people definitely when I get here, when I need this service. And they even talk to other people about you. When they hear people that need what you're offering, they'll say, oh, I know a very good brand. I haven't used them, but I like their this. And then they want to follow. Nelson, hi, welcome to the stream this night. Okay. So you become the go-to person. They cannot not patronize you because you sound authoritative. There are lots of things I have done with some clients who come asking some certain questions. By the time I give them proof, somebody even asked me recently, so who is asking about like whose book are we doing? Immediately I have to forward her a client who we are recently working on his work, like the graphic designer of the book. I mean, and that was it. So don't let people make you feel like you don't know what you're doing with your marketing. Your marketing has to be authoritative and draw people to you with confidence. Let me tell you the third one, and I expect that if you're asking me questions or telling me more things you have discovered in your business, right, like we do it here, please also make sure that you're liking and you're giving me the love, and also subscribing if you have discovered that you're not subscribed yet. Okay, hack number 3 that I discovered, this one is another one that I know that some people say, okay, you need a little money to do this one, which is the secret network effect. Don't just rely on marketing on only your platform, which you're just growing. It will take a longer time. Yes. Now, buy into the audience of other people. That's what this one says. The secret network effect. I've had people on YouTube here who came and in 6 days they surpassed 1,000 subscribers. They got their watch hour and they got monetized. I know one lady, Nneka Wogu, because her sisters were already on YouTube. Her cousins and relatives were already on YouTube. So all of them, they were even making us expect. They were making us expectant of her channel. So immediately she came, that same day she hit 1K, right? That's a secret network effect. Use that effect in your business. Nelson, I guess I was saying something yesterday, like, but it ended in me. Yes, Nelson, you were saying I needed to repackage the presentation and all that, and then the thing went off. I couldn't continue. Yes, Nelson, please let me know. I'm listening now, okay? Thank you so much. African Tales and Beat, boom, boom, boom. You got this. Thank you. All right. So Nelson, please, I'm listening, okay? Now, so how do you do this secret network thing? Identify people who are influencers, who will, if they put out word about your business, the likelihood of you getting sign-ups and interest and followership is there. Just look at 4, 5, or 10 of them, identify them carefully, people whose platforms are engaging, they have a following that actually believes them, right? Identify those people. So instead of you spending months trying to grow your platform or your following, I wish I had that kind of network when I started YouTube. Even there, you can tap into other people's network. So you can, I know that most of those kind of people might ask you for money. But if you're like this person I mentioned on YouTube, it was her relatives and they can't charge her money, right? So if you're also privileged to have a family member who is an influencer, then good one, right? Don't sleep on this. Don't wait like, I want to do. If you have someone who is a big shot, who has an audience, please leverage their community and put out a word for your business. So identify those kind of people, business owners or people in your niche or anyhow, and offer them value first, whether it is you giving them insight or collaboration, where they bring something, you bring something, just for them to give you exposure, right? Go and talk these things over however they want it. Create a partnership that will work for you to your advantage. Yeah, the more you show, because the truth is, the more you show up on people's platforms and other people's platforms, people even begin to transfer the credibility of the owner of the platform on you, because they will believe that for this person that we have followed for a long time to be mentioning this other person, this person must be credible, must be awesome, must be all that. So leverage it. Okay, and of course you have to be a good brand for people to agree to collaborate with you on that front. Okay, so that's one thing. Again, like, if this was something I felt like when I started, I did a lot of this. In fact, there was a time we used to do as WhatsApp status. Okay, it was from BlackBerry then WhatsApp status takeover. Like, you can do your banner and maybe it's a program you're doing, then you send a broadcast to your followers asking, please, can you help me use this banner on your status for 24 hours or on your status? Now you can even do with status. Can you hear me post this on your status for 24 hours? And everybody just changes their banner, and everybody you will just stay on your own because you created the funnel. You will just be getting, chats. People chatting and say, I saw this, I want to be part of this, I want to be part of this. It works. There are different ways. You can send to relatives, even people who are not really social media savvy. As long as they have accounts, send to them, please help me post this. I do that a lot with my siblings, with my cousins. Help me post this on your platform. Help me post this and tag me. And they do that. People will come. People will inbox you from there and say, I saw your message in this place. And these things work, right? So, you have a very rich info and experience to give out, but conveying it to people in a way is difficult. The retention rate is low, audience retention span is low. How can you attract them? I don't know, Nelson. That's what I'm actually looking for. Like, I know I have a great message, I know I'm awesome. I know that a lot of people also like a bit of entertainment, things that are like, I don't know, maybe you should give me an idea. If I know, I will apply it. Okay, unlike yesterday that I was so high, today I'm also a bit high though, but yesterday I talked about the fact that I clocked the first level of my monetization on YouTube, and I was so excited, and I'm super excited still. Okay, so let me know, the ideas you have. What do you think I should do better? How do you think I should present it? I don't know, so let me know. So, my session is about telling my business stories and what I'm learning. So if there's anyhow I should have made it better to make it interesting for you to stay to the end and all that, I'm really open to learn. Okay, yeah. So like I said, offer value first. Make sure that people must also know that you're credible, and they must believe in you to even accept to collaborate with you or to put out word for your business. If they feel that you're not, so you don't have value, you don't, you're not putting out the vibe that they need, the possibility of them agreeing to partner with you might be low. Yeah, for YouTube here, part of what I'm working on is also to see how to bring people to collaborate. We do videos, but you have to sometimes be in the same city. I know there's also a way you can do it even if you're not in the same city. So you do a video, then you can add it to your video, but the video quality has to be the same. There are a few technicalities that you need to work out really for that to work, but it's not impossible, right? Whatever you can do, leverage somebody who has a bigger audience, and then give a shout out for your brand so that you can attract more people. Hack number 4 that I found out is All those things you do every day on the repeat, you always have to do them. You can automate them. Yes, you can automate them. You can automate things like that, take your time, but are not really the things bringing money in that sense. Automate them. There are several tools. So you look at your business. What is that one thing that you have to always do by yourself, and it's so like routine, and it's not the main thing? It doesn't bring in it doesn't get the job done. Yeah, look for a tool that you can use to automate that. Some people do that for invoicing. Some people do that for tracking, what needs to be done and all that. So check out. I mean, there are a lot of tools I know. Automate everything. You can automate everything. I automate my savings. I automate my payments. I automate things like posts. Yes, there are certain posts I schedule ahead of time, and I use ChatGPT also for content ideas, brainstorming, editing sometimes. So see, now we live in a world of tools. For like scheduling things, you can use like Calendly. You can use it to schedule things. You can use Zapier or ClickUp or all of those apps for automation and all that. Anything that makes you do repetitive work, you have to do repetitive work. It doesn't need it. So Nelson, how was your day? African Tales and Beats, how was your day? How was your Sunday? Did you go to church? I didn't go to church, so I've been here waiting to come live. Okay, the more time you have to focus on the things that matter, the better for you in your business. I found this also very late in my business because I was used to doing all the grind, everything. But I discovered that, why are you wasting time writing all the content? There's AI now. Why are you doing this? There's this now. So I started leveraging on them, and it made my life easier, very, very easier. One of them is also transcription. I used to take a lot of time trying to transcribe word for word. But now there are AI tools for all these things. And I'm so grateful for 2025 because why not? So look at the things that are repetitive tasks that are not, that weary you and take your time and are not bringing in money. Automate them, okay? And then focus on what matters. Another one that I found that by repeatedly failing is the power of follow-up. Hack number 5, the power of follow-up. Sometimes somebody has asked for your service. You have given a quote. The person said, okay, I'll get back to you or something. Then maybe you try to follow up once, twice, then you give up. Because in your head, you're like, if this person is serious, he will come back or she will come back. Girl, that thing is something that we need to learn. You need to tell yourself that no is a response, okay? Delay is also a response. Not getting back to you is a response. So it is recommended that at least follow up for 5 times. But please don't do it in a way that you're desperate. Let there be spacing in between, and don't use the same words to say, oh, I'm waiting for you to get back to me. Come up with something. Another day it could be you checking up on them, you appreciating the fact that they got in touch and ask how their decision is going. Another day it could be, is there any question they will have that they will, so use very diplomatic, creative ways to find out if they are in or out. You get? Power of follow-up is so important. In fact, it is shown that 80% of the buying power relies on following up. So it's only 20% of people that will buy from you from the first contact or you following up once or twice and they pay. The rest 80%, they are waiting for you to keep following. You know how human nature is, right? We are just like that. Like we are either dilly-dallying or postponing or checking out other brands and not making up our minds in that sense. But they said following up makes 80% of clientele coming. The fortune is in the follow-up, guys. It required at least 5 follow-ups. You heard me, 5. But most of us stop at just 1 or 2. Okay. Now, this is very. If you're an introvert, it's a bit like, oh my God, to look at someone, I'm desperate. But I've told you how to go about it because I'm also one. I know how hard it is for me to sometimes even make phone calls. But in fact, most of the phone calls I make actually is because of business. If not, you know what I mean? So please don't sleep on this. Follow up. That's where the money is. That they will finally say yes. They will finally come round 80% of the time when you follow up nicely, at least 5 times. The next hack is another one that blew my mind when I discovered that. I'm like, yes, you have to build the right kind of people around your business. Not everybody can flow with your ideas. Other people will tell you, oh no, you're thinking too much, you're too ambitious. Join the right networks, attend the right conferences, meet the right people, go to where your kind of clients hang out. Don't just feel like, oh, you're okay, or everybody around you should support you. Not everybody can understand your level of ambition. Not everybody can understand the assignment God has even given you, even for your business. So you don't share your ideas with people who cannot handle it. If not, you get discouraged and you keep running around in a circle and wondering why it's not working. Yeah, I always say that the right connections will open doors for you, and money can't buy the right connections. You have to cultivate them carefully, okay? Nelson, okay? In order to compete with other YouTubers and grow, you need to know in which genre your content falls, as in entertainment, music, business, marketing, or something else. Okay, I know, Nelson, I'm educating, and I'm in personal finance. Yes, I'm in personal finance. I'm an educator. Yes, that's my category. Yeah. Okay, and what I'm telling is all about my business, about business hacks and things I'm learning doing business in 15 years. So I'm still listening for more hacks, for more tips from you. Okay, now the final one, of course, not the least, is this one. Changed my 2024 entirely, like seriously. I came into this year very happy because of this particular one, which is offer premium services. Guys, I have noticed that premium clients don't give me as much headache as people who buy my lower products and services. I don't know why that is, but it's a hack you can go and research. I stopped competing on price. I stopped saying, oh, okay, this is what people charge, this is what people charge for editing. No, I'm competing on value. I want people to come, and I remove the stress of thinking of how to go about writing their book from them. I remove the stress of writing it entirely from them. So I begin to look at value. So you can be in your office, go about your life, and your books will be published and delivered to you. That's the bigger value, and that's premium. Anybody can pay premium to have that service, rather than me just doing proofreading and editing. I've been doing for years, over 10 years, and then sometimes some people say, oh, how about you help me do the cover design? How about you help me get a printer? And you're getting just small amount of money from different places. The moment I made up my mind, I said, I told my staff, my colleagues, like, we are going to go providing 360 degrees publishing. Everything changed. And so, some people might be small-minded to think, oh no, that service may not bring a lot of people. How is it going to be? But these services are in millions. For every client you get, you're making millions. And I said, why not? Right? Offer premium services. That doesn't also mean that you cannot have lower services. Now, if all your services are low ticket prices, you're selling things that are low tickets, you are leaving a lot of money on the table. Yeah. So how do you create high offers, high paying offers? Develop a consulting framework that people can use and call you to offer to help them with and help them solve a problem. Create a coaching program. You help people achieve results. That's another way to create premium. Create a done for you service like the one I mentioned. I am no longer doing, oh, are you done writing your book? Bring for us so that we can edit for you and then you can go and publish. I'm saying I'm focusing on another kind of clients entirely. People who are content rich, who have so much experience, but by their status, they don't have time. But they need to document part of their life, part of their distance. And I'm saying, guys, sit down with us, and in just few hours, we give us an idea. We generate your content by our system, and we go off, let you live your life. We go off and do the rest of the work for you and get your books in. That's premium. So it is done for you. You don't have to carry them along. You don't have to. Do you understand? Those are how to create high ticket offers. And if all your services are just low ticket, you'll be leaving money on the table. If you go premium, you will see the joy of premium, guys. And I'm telling you. Okay, Nelson's masterclass now. An attractive thumbnail is very important. You got to hire a great thumbnail maker or artist. Secondly, use a great cam and let an editor make it edit it, like give you feel like in a movie scene and after. Okay, get an animator or someone who could add graphical representation of the information that you'll be providing. The best example you can take from a content creator in your genre is Drove Radhe. Okay, let me write down that name. Thank you so much, Nelson. Thank you, Drove. I will check it out. I'll check him out. Is he a guy or a lady? I think he's a guy, right? All right. All right. I get that. Thumbnail. Great cam. Okay. Okay. A great camera. Then edit like it gives you a feel like any movie. Okay, but this is live stream. Okay, do you mean my long form videos as well, like editing my long form videos, right? All right. An animator could add graphical representation of the information that you'll be providing. The best example you can take. Okay, so I will check out this guy. Yeah. All right. So now before I wrap this up, guys, which of these hacks make a lot of sense to you? Are you going to apply them? Because these are things that you have to be in business to have noticed and begin to do. So let me give you some of the top mistakes that also you need to avoid while you're doing business and trying to adopt some of these hacks. Don't complicate matters. I remember helping somebody, or somebody was writing a proposal, was supposed to give a quote to a client, and I kept saying, after reading through, and when the bank showed me the thing, I said, no, it's too complicated. Even I myself, even though I went to school, this looks like there's a lot of barrier. It's too much lingua, too much jargon, too much information, too much, the language is not simple, for the client to understand. And he kept adjusting and adjusting. Sometimes we overcomplicate the systems that leads to people giving us money for our clients, for our services. Simplicity is the key. Simplicity wins. Stop adding unnecessary steps to your sales process. Oh, you click here, it will take you to this page, then you get a code, then from that code you type in your email address in the next step, then you now put your card. Don't do it. Don't complicate this process to your sales. If not, people will just end one place and they go. And I know that even you yourself have had moments that you wanted to buy something. As you clicked on it, the process of where to go just made it to you just flunked out, like, oh, maybe better for it elsewhere. You get? So don't make your process to sales hard. Give people also variety of ways to pay. Give them different currencies, different banks, different apps to use, so that it's easy for them to wire you money, right? Don't make your sales process complicated at all. Another mistake you shouldn't make is ignoring personal branding. Yeah, people buy from people, and this year in particular is one year where personal brands are winning. If you don't have a personal brand, like I told you that I started this platform because money had been one of my biggest challenges growing up and growing business, and I really want to also show my children how to make money early, which is something I didn't have, right? So on my road to financial freedom, I'm documenting everything I'm learning while on that journey, and that's why this channel focuses on telling you how to make money from what you already know, from who you are, from the work that you love to do, right? So don't ignore having personal branding. If you want me to do another video fully teaching you how to create a great personal brand, let me know in the comment section. People buy from people. Don't make people, nobody goes to one place that has a logo and try to communicate and be wondering who is behind the brand. People buy from real people. And that's why I've used my personal brand, my personal self, to sell for my company local audibles most of the time, because people want, at the end of the day, they will still look for, who is the boss, who is the person in charge, and then they start relating with you directly, because people just want to be sure that their money is going to somebody, a human being that they know, not a group of people that are faceless. You get what I mean? Not faceless brands. Build your audience, and that doesn't mean you cannot build a faceless brand like on YouTube and win. But what I'm saying, when it comes to something that people need to buy, product that they need to test, they need to be sure is okay, people want to give their money to people that they know, people, human beings that they can relate with, they can interact with. So build a personal brand. Don't ignore it as a business owner. Don't just build your business page and be posting business related things and wonder why people are not relating to your brand. Another mistake you shouldn't make is anytime you make profit and money, you run off to go and buy a big car because you want to be seen as CEO. You change your location, you upgrade salaries, you go for vacation. As a business owner, you need to reinvest into your business. Always reinvest into your business. I'm talking to yourself, to you, and I'm talking to myself. Your profit should go into advertising your business bigger. You should go into automations. You should go into scaling your business higher, getting into more countries, getting your products interpreted in other languages so that you can get market share in French-speaking countries, in Spanish-speaking countries, in German-speaking countries. Not buying fancy things because you want to be seen as CEO, all that. Yeah. Okay. Drug rather is a big content creator in your genre, and you can get a lot to learn in terms of how he uses thumbnails, graphical info, and everything. There's a lot to share, but for now, I guess it's enough. Okay, great. Nelson, I thank you so much. I will do just that. I've taken down his name already. I'm going to check him out immediately after this live. Trust your girl. I'm going to do it. Okay. Thank you so much. So that's what I have to share tonight, guys. Thank you for the masterclass, Nelson. That was so awesome. Okay, African Tales and Beats. Any questions for me at this point? I want to take them. Okay. Then these 7 hacks I shared with you actually work, and please, these 3 mistakes I shared with you, don't make them. Yeah, you have all of these things now as a toolkit, so you can go ahead and apply. If you found this valuable, please like this video if you haven't, subscribe if you haven't, and share this video with someone who is in business, who will really need this to not make the mistake that we have made. Okay, drop a comment below and encourage me as well. Anytime you're watching this video, at any time, please drop a comment so that I know that you were here. All right. So any questions now? I'm checking out. I'm going to check out drove rather. Okay, no questions here. So I take it that today's episode was straight to the point. These 9 hacks will help any business owner, will help anybody who is interested in growing anything that is profitable or is profit driven. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow, same time, 9 p.m. Lagos time, where we're going to discuss another aspect of business that I've learned and I'm learning. And I trust you to join me same time, and let's have fun. Okay, cheers. Bye.